JB having me partying.
Yes,
Look here
sir.
now. I had to learn from the best.
With the Caribbean Fantacular music, man.
I know. I'm over here partying.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen. Look. I had to learn from the best. It's the only way I can make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like the intro. I love it. I
Yeah.
keep trying to find me an intro.
Either-
First of all, I need to learn how to do a lot more than just make videos, and I just won't take the time to dig into all the other stuff. But I'd be trying to make me. I'd be wanting to make another video. I mean, introduction. I just never did it.
Look at this.
It's so
Look at this
good.
big frack. Look at this big fracker done step through the building. This big
Oh,
fracker.
Want to be
what's
part,
up,
Big,
Coach?
big
be
fracker.
part of the coat.
Big fracker.
Well, let's welcome in the plumpster.
He can't get enough. Where can he? Where he be the first one?
Right
First one
on
sitting.
in, plumping
He
away.
love his coat.
Yeah. He be sitting front row of the cold.
He got the front row.
I know. He be happy as heck to be a part of this coat.
For
He
real.
like 50 Cent. He brought up all 5 front rows for himself.
My dog don't miss one Sunday, but he be here more than we do.
I know.
I think he's got it. I think he got like a speed dial. So I won't be first in the room. That's what I think.
He said, y'all got to sit in the back. The rest of y'all come got to sit in the back, man.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. He want to make sure. Welcome, Double Dogs. Double Dogs, welcome. Definitely welcome. Welcome to the Fat Tatcher Show with the wonderful people. Even though it's called a cult by one of our subscribers, Donald J. Plump is in the building, plumping his way through the chat room. That really sounds weird, right? He plumping his way.
His way through. he go from chat room to chat room. We the only ones that entertain.
Straight plumping. It's all good.
He don't even watch TV no more.
Yeah,
He don't watch TV. He be waiting for our show.
he be ready. He be ready.
He be sitting there just like tell these jokers about themselves today.
Good God.
Oh man,
Gosh.
how y'all fellas doing?
Hey, listen here now. Like I always say, mental check-in for everybody. I always believe mental check-in is good. I'm sitting right now at a good, strong number 9.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
so it's it's a beautiful day. I'm above ground. I see the sun. I believe the wife is happy. I believe the dogs are happy. Ain't nothing else,
That's
business
what's
is going. We just pushing. Got a whole bunch of ideas in the head. Which, by the way, little nephew, I might have something. Like I gotta send you something for you to look at, and we'll talk about that as well.
I got you.
What's up, Donald?
I'm trying to figure out. That's right. Hey, little nephew, don't forget to stream to your channel just in case.
Yeah.
Because I can see who's actually
It's funny because it got me in on the other account that I really don't use, so I'm not know why. So let me see. Yeah.
Well, let's see if you want to send it over there. Or just send the link out to your files. They can come and join on. Just
it's cool.
drop my link in there, and they can just come on in.
I'm
I
gonna
don't want
share
you to be left out. Yeah.
My
Little
other-
niece queen, welcome. Hugs and
Yes.
stuff on the forehead, of course. Dover dogs, big old daps. Speaking of Dover dogs, you got to send me some information. I think I have a young lady that would be interested in the team. Of course, she's down here, but she's finishing college, and she might be looking into getting into female basketball because she does play for basketball over here in her school. So she, I don't know how you guys work it out. I'm out of that part, but I want information. I don't want to misspeak.
Yeah. I talked to him a little bit. I know he's in the chat in the live or whatever, but I talked to him. There might be some he'll let y'all know that, but just from the last time I talked, he might be making some changes. Which I I honestly, in my opinion, think it's to the best.
Okay.
Jay, me and him talking. I guess he'll get with you when he can get with you. But we did break your name did come up in the conversation. But we'll get that sometime.
I'm starting to feel like Donald Trump. Now I'm starting to feel like Donald Trump right now. My name coming up inside something I know nothing about.
I mean, we respect quality. That's what it is. So I mean, one thing about me, I know my strengths and I know my limitations. You know what I mean? And I always tell people, I mean, look, if somebody's good at something, or if I see that they're better at something than I am, then I'm gonna refer you to the person that I think is better at it than I am.
Okay. I'm the same way. And by the way, there's no yak, it's water. Yak needs a straw.
Sure. We'll see how true that is as the conversation goes on. Because eventually it get more happy.
This is true.
How's it going out the pit?
Yeah, out the pit. What's good? Talk to us. Tell us what's going on.
You look like you're deep in thought, man.
I'm sitting here trying to send this link out to my peoples. You feel me right now through the text message.
Do what you gotta do, bro.
You want to sit here looking like that? I'm cool, man. Don't try to take it away. Don't get it. That's my question.
How's it going, Queen?
Nah.
How's it going, top to bottom? And all those that are in the live, please hit the like button.
First off, shout out to Dover Dogs. That shirt came through, man. Appreciate that. I just opened it today. Appreciate that, Dover. Good looking. But I just can't complain. I've been, blessed working. You know what I mean? Family good, everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, that one clean right there. Yeah, I gotta go. Hold on. You said hold on.
Hold on, you want to see some more? Hold on.
Yeah, Dover, we'll talk on the back end, Dover.
Oh man.
Now, what's good, Dover? What's good, Auntie? Queen Sackcloth, Donald J. Donald J, did you go to church this morning? Shit. Come here talking about firing off these damn questions.
Be quiet over here. Oh, okay. I see what this is. I believe this is in the Dover Dogs platform. I believe this is the second power of attorney, as I like to call it. the true boss behind the photos is the one that's actually putting the comments up there. I believe that's what it is. And the Plumster wants us all to actually be like Mo, Larry, and Curly, sitting in the bathtub with some top to bottom bath wash and bonnets. Look here now. We would definitely, I'll tell you like this, I wouldn't mind doing it. You know why? Because Donald Plump said it. We're going to get 1 million views and 3 million followers because we sat in the tub like Mo, Larry, and Curly. Just because Plump said it. And matter of fact, I want Plump to come join us in his pum shorts with a Dover Dog tied to his chest.
And hey, and don't run when we get started, Donald. Don't run.
Right.
Don't run.
Yeah, well, don't run when the fun trying to start now. Don't be trying to renege now.
That's right.
He's gonna be that way. He's gonna be there like Diddy with the camera rolling.
Right.
Don't run, Donald. When we get to nailing, don't run.
That's right. Come on over and take this chocolate Oreo cookie the way you're supposed to.
Don't run, Donald, when we get started now. You know what they say? You're going to put that lead in you. Put that lead.
Don't be running. This be a new version of 3 Men in the Tub for sure.
Hey, I'm gonna get like Marvin Sapp told him, lock them doors.
Yes, lock them doors.
Lock them doors. We ain't going nowhere.
Plump be clawing his way through the door. Coming back with nubs.
Where you going?
Look like Cat Williams on Friday After Next. I'm a man, damn it.
Don't turn me on and stop now, Donald. I don't like that, bro.
Right. Donald be running around with some duct tape around his waistline, trying to figure out why he's running down his leg. Ron, don't get so serious, Ron. Ron, you ain't gotta get serious, Ron. Let it out, Ron. Go ahead, Ron. Let it
Oh Lord. Is OG froze?
Ron froze, but that looked like Ron froze.
I hope so, because he don't got real mad real quick. You know,
Yeah, that's a real bad photo. It don't look too good. It like the truth came out.
That's how
why y'all put my business out there?
Hey, that's how he gonna be sitting there staring at Donna when we lock them doors, but
definitely. Oh, sucks. Look like Ron got scared. Oh damn. Oh damn.
We just fracking, man.
Yeah, it's an early start. It's an early start to the frack.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Donald, don't run. Don't get shy now, Donald.
Look. He done started his mess and he already ran.
He
already ran. He started his mess and he already ran. What kind of buffoonery is that?
Whew. Man, you wild. You got my damn stomach.
Yeah, man. Just so y'all know, we got some we supposed to have some severe thunderstorms coming through here again too. So
OG came back changing the subject. Yeah, man, we got the weather outside.
right. Man. I think I was laughing too much.
Ron trying to cover the bases, so trying to blame it on the weather. Ron, we know it ain't the weather. You got a little excited when you heard 3 men in a tub and Donald was coming in his pum pum shots. It's okay. It's all right. You heard Donald was gonna be running around with the duct tape around his belly and 2 flags on his shoulder. Somebody, I'm a man, damn it, leave it alone.
I done that like this, right? Take up. Look, guys, I was just playing. For real, I was just playing.
And all we hear the flip flop. Running around the house. Donald be trying to run away and the flip flops be tripping him up. Don't mess around. Yeah, we know how to get it started now.
Yo, me Jay ain't got no happy juice in that container. It must be potent because he was quick.
Yeah, he was. And see how I got me started.
No damn water in there.
What you drinking? Auntie over there, what kind of concoction Auntie got you drinking over there?
We know that top to bottom hair and skincare stuff ain't the only thing she mixing up in the house.
Auntie got hooch going up in that thing, man.
But I can't drink it.
Oh man, Jay, you a mess, bro.
Hey man, look. I said it once and I say it all the time. As long as I make somebody laugh, I'm golden. That's my goal. That's my ultimate goal. We didn't even get started that far.
Hey, real quick though, for real. Donald, what you got on?
Who?
Donald, what you got on?
Oh, Donald, what you got on? What you got on, Donald?
He gonna be like a red Speedo.
What you got on, Donald?
He gonna have on an extra medium Speedo.
Out there playing basketball. He got Speedo on dribbling. He out on the basketball court.
Somebody ready to play. I'm ready to play some basketball. I want some basketball.
I know.
Y'all playing basketball?
He got on the tank top and a Speedo.
Standing in his Speedos.
Out there dribbling 2 balls.
Yes, indeed. Like, hold them like this. I got skill with balls.
For real. Outside the restaurant with the Speedo on.
Yeah, we know how he's
just sitting there just spinning the ball, Jay.
That's yep.
Hand like this.
Mm-hmm.
Who's a red heel?
Right. That'd be Donald. And then when he sees somebody, walk up and mm-hmm. We know you
talking about he a professional ball handler.
Yeah.
We'll be
look. He even got the emoji saying, "Give me the ball in my mouth. Give me the ball in my mouth."
Hey, we'll be the judge of that. We'll be the judge of that.
See, look at his emoji. Shove it in his mouth. See that? He ain't trying to say he covering and yawning. He talking about putting it in his mouth. Putting it in the mouth. Ooh, that was a song. He be listening to that music.
Oh, man. This is like the worst day. I ain't bring no water in here or nothing, man.
And you always have a Pittsburgh cup in there.
I know.
Yep.
Yo,
So
y'all go ahead and let me. I'm gonna spin off for a minute. I gotta go get me something to drink.
Oh, he ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back.
No, I'm gonna leave the camera.
We appreciate you.
I'm gonna leave the camera.
We appreciate you. Go ahead.
Hey, thanks, OG, for coming through. You know. How you been,
I've been good, little nephew. I've been good. I've been good. You know, I'm not. Even if I wanted to complain, I'm not able to. You know why? Because things are looking very, very good. You know, as long as the wife and I, we happy, dogs are happy. You know, life is still trying to get the best of us, but we're pushing. We're pushing. You know, it's just the things that, life just takes a toll. You know, and we gotta take what we can get.
Yeah.
Aren't you the one trying to monetize sucking them old racist peen? Well,
you show help with monetization because you be here bright and early every time we go live, Donald.
That's right. So I think we were just learning how you do it, and we just finding out how to follow in your world. You know, you the squirrel with all the nuts in your mouth, so we trying to figure out how to get them out.
Yeah.
You know,
Donald
that's
J.
all it is.
Donald J. Plump. Yeah. Plump.
What now, Ron? What are you doing? Why you come in with a cup that's clear? What you want to see what you had in that little sippy cup before with the Pittsburgh on it? You trying to prove something?
He want to prove he drinking water, and you got something else in yours.
But that is funny thing. Hold on now. Y'all know vodka, gin don't have color, right?
Yeah,
I don't.
I knew about that gin. I knew about that gin.
He ain't got no ice in it. He ain't got no ice in it.
It's been in the freezer. It's been in the freezer for 2 weeks straight.
Hell, even moonshine is clear as water.
I hear you. So what you saying is that bottle that Out the Pit is drinking out of was open twice.
Yeah. You see the label on crinkle.
I know. That don't look like no fresh label.
Hey, man. Hey, I used to do that too back in the day, man. Don't even drink the water. Open the fresh bottle of water and pour it out, and then
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's like I used to see people walking around with beer inside the water bottle, like, is that piss or is that actually what? Yeah, because you got a little foam on the top. Could be piss if you're sipping on. I don't know. You know,
for real.
It ain't right. It ain't right.
Wow.
Oh man.
All right, as always, it's a wonderful pleasure to see you, brothers.
Yes.
It's always a pleasure to see little niece Queen hugs and kisses on the forehead. Dover Dogs, and of course, the leader of the Dover Dogs hug and kiss on the forehead as well. To the Queen of Queens, of course, many, many hugs and kisses. And of course, to the Plumpster, we're definitely going to give you a big old hug and pull on your little tighty whities and make sure you give you a nice big old, back in the day. Pull them up from the back and give you that good wedge and let it pop pop on you.
Yeah, I got your kiss, Donald J. Come on over here.
Woo-wee.
Come here.
I'm gonna lick him in the ear while he's getting that kiss.
Come on over. Come here. No drunk. Come here. You be drunk. Come here.
Make him feel real lonely.
Come
on
here.
his forehead, make him feel like a genie. Make him see vision for real.
Come here.
You be like that Marvel superhero Vision being rubbed on the forehead.
For real. He coming in here talking about somebody gay. Come here, Donald.
We gotta be careful.
Going.
Yeah.
Going.
Yeah. You know why I'm gay? Because I'm happy all the time. But you, on the other hand, you like running around with that colorful flag. And you like turning around saying other things. You part of the maggot squad. I'm just saying. It's all right. We don't know You know, the alphabet group is very, very powerful. Right now, they're not as powerful no more.
For real.
They're not
Now
as
look,
powerful.
hey, he be the main one. He be the main one coming in trying to make the little gay jokes. Now you talking about, are we going gay? He the one who take it gay all the time.
Come on, man. You can't call anybody gay no more because in actuality, gay means you're happy. And guess what? From the way we laughing, we happy.
Yeah.
But
sure.
you, on the other hand, you part of the alphabet group.
You just gay.
Top to bottom, you ain't the only one clutching your purse.
Oh, we fantasize about you all the time, Plunk. All the time. I mean, I'm like, you got that Fred Gwynn thing going. You know, that was like one of the biggest stars I used to watch growing up. So, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Cheers for real. Welcome. Thanks for joining us on this beautiful Sunday, whether it's raining or it's cloudy over by you. If it's snowing, it's still a wonderful day because we are all alive and above ground. So we appreciate you stopping on in.
Yeah, we get it. We appreciate you stopping on in, just for real. So clearly we understand what the plump part of the Donald name is. Yes. Usually what happens when you bend over, right? You get plump. So it's more like Donald J, please plump me. I fantasize about you and Epstein because he got the picture on his page.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I caught that. Mm-hmm.
And so we know what that's all about. He just magazining me. He magazining in between them two.
Who that? Wait. Run it back.
There you go.
Epstein and Plump together. And Donald J. Plump wanted to be between Trump and Epstein.
Oh, see?
He wanted to be that vanilla. He wanted to be that vanilla Oreo cookie because you got the vanilla, and the vanilla.
Trump. He say Plump is a reference to Trump's ankles with his.
See, here we go talking about grabbing ankles. You see what I'm saying?
I know. That's first the real
grabbing ankles. Why he putting his business out there?
So he was grabbing Donald's ankles.
He been sizing this man up, huh? Shit.
I mean, like really? He just putting his business out there. My goodness. Look, don't get mad at us because we sound read between the lines.
We don't figure that out. We don't figure out what's going on with you, Donald.
I know, we didn't figure it out.
We don't figure him out.
Now, he wanted to mix it with some ice cream suckle. Oh my goodness, man!
Hey.
Oh, more like orange cream sickle. Oh my goodness gracious! What? Oh,
that was funny. He talking with orange. I get it. Orange man, orange cream. That was clever. I give him his little 2 points for that one. That was kind of clever.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. I'm still stuck on the part that he preferred to have the vanilla coming out the middle. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Hey, whoa. Oh man.
I'm just saying.
Donald.
Could have picked a whole lot of other stuff. You could have said orange juice. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know. Donald, you are officially being roasted this morning on the Factacular Show. Ron's opinion don't matter. And out the pit, we gonna roast you literally till you turn orange.
A pinkadoo.
We ain't gonna let you get red. We're gonna turn you into orange.
He'll get there. He gonna get there soon because once we started talking, when we started talking about Donald, he went and got some orange Cheetos and start eating. He said, "I'm gonna help y'all guys."
Yes, indeed. He sure did.
I got some orange soda, some Cheetos.
Yeah,
and he makes like orange.
He like y'all just say he like that Cheeto dust on them fingers. He like that Cheeto dust on them fingers.
he was rubbing Trump like this and was like,
and you keep your Cheeto dust in your stuff on him.
He was definitely going in on the Cheeto dust when it came to Trump.
oh my goodness.
He the only one eat Cheetos with all 5 fingers.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
All 5 fingers in the badge.
Making sure he got it all.
He said,
there's the proof. There's the proof. Look at that. There's the proof.
Yeah. Well, that's
he liked to be sauced.
He said, I'm a Bronco fan. That orange look good on me. Yeah.
Y'all missed the Bronco part.
Hold on now. Hold on.
He liked it when he liked that buck like a horse.
And he said orange looks good on him. Look, I know a bunch of facilities that have orange too.
I know.
He learned.
That orange jumpsuit.
This where he learned how to get the plumps.
Man.
He got that. Oh my goodness! He got that orange jumpsuit.
He got the orange jumpsuit. He said, "Orange look good on me," while it's tied right underneath his.
He got his belly out. He got his belly out.
Only one mad because he had to leave prison. Like, why y'all letting me out?
For real. Now,
Why
y'all making me leave?
Why y'all making me leave? This is where I get to play all the play all basketball I want.
What I do wrong? What I do wrong?
I get to play with all the balls I want.
He looking at all the prison. He looking at all the rest of the prisons like, y'all not gonna fight for me to stay.
So ain't nobody gonna be my advocate, huh?
Ain't none of y'all gonna miss me.
Advocate, right? Yeah.
Everything I did for y'all.
That's all right. I'm gonna go out here and do something else. I'll be back.
He should not have put that out there.
Like to slap the first guard he see, boy. Shit.
Yeah, man. He be the first one to say, they'd be like, all right, here, take this extra large. He goes, no, I want the small. Yeah. Give me the small suit.
I'm not gay no more.
Give me the small suit. I look good in orange. Give me the small one.
Sure.
Oh, what was that boy that was in jail a little while ago? They were doing an article. He missed him. What's the boy?
Man.
Oh man, I can't think his name with the glass. Talking about, I'm a warrior. What was the dude name? The Boondocks did the little skit on. Oh, the prisoner dude. I can't think of his name though. That was Donald's boyfriend though.
Oh, you ain't gotta let us know when we're funny, Donald.
Fleece Johnson.
You ain't gotta let us know.
Fleece Johnson was his boyfriend. Fleece Johnson was his boyfriend.
Who the hell is
my gosh.
Uh-oh. Jay won't go find it.
No. I'm not a Boondocks fan, but the wife is a Boondocks fan. I know she's looking for it.
Bro, go look for Fleece Johnson. And here, when they was doing an interview on him, he was talking about how much he loved booty.
Oh, is it called Fleece Johnson is the booty? I'm saying, look at that on YouTube now. Hold on.
Oh, damn. Y'all gonna make me look for it, ain't y'all?
Yeah, just type in Fleece Johnson on YouTube.
All right.
That's the first video that's gonna pop up, bro.
I'm gonna find it.
Oh my goodness. If you look at his old interview, you're gonna be dying.
All right.
Hey, what they used to call them back in my generation, they used to call them booty goons.
Booty goons.
Booty goons.
All right. Here we go. I found it.
Uh-oh.
This is a very different kind of homosexuality.
But we have sexual desires, right? So you got a bunch of men locked up in one place. All of them get hard. All of them's horny. All of them got sexual desires. So what are they going to do? You won't let them have a woman. They gonna have somebody's gonna have to give us some booty. And it's just that simple.
The most memorable story that Fleece told us was about the place and importance that booty has in a maximum security penitentiary. And he went on about it and on about it.
In his prison, booty. Booty was more important than food. Booty, a man's butt.
We now know the significance of Donald J. Plump. The reason why he called himself Plump.
That boy, hey, my man said food, man. My man says booty is more significant than food. Right? He put a straight ass face too. That boy was dead serious.
Oh my goodness! Welcome a world away from here. Thank you and thank you. We appreciate you coming. Man. You didn't come in the weirdest moment. You just happened to come in right when we found out that Donald J. Plump, which is our biggest supporter and our biggest follower, loves being an orange, and we all figured out why he loves to be an orange and why he likes to play with balls.
Fresh squeeze.
We just figured it out.
And then one of the fresh squeezed Florida oranges.
Look here now. It don't matter whether it's 9 or 5 or 3. It's all about the quality. You got to remember. Look. T to B even got into it. Look. Hey. You like orange so much.
He should be. Donald should be happy right now. He just started the show.
That's what I'm saying for real. I heard y'all jumping to say the same thing. He done walked into his own massacre.
Damn.
When trolling goes wrong.
Trolling goes wrong. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh man. But we appreciate you, Donald.
Definitely do.
For taking all those
good content.
Look here now.
For sacrificing yourself, man. You know.
That's right. He sacrificed. He literally jumped on the sword.
Oh my God.
Ouch.
What? Don't play around. Don't play around, Donald. Don't play around. For me, it ain't nothing. Look here now. I'll say the same thing that they said in Men in Black. When I wear stuff, I make it look good. So don't play around. Don't play around.
Talk.
Well, make it. Donald, make it, and I'll wear it. I ain't got a problem. I'll wear a MAGA bonnet. Don't play with me.
Why not?
You know, it just shows pride. You know, we're still waiting for you to walk around with your flag. You know, I'm still waiting for that colorful flag to be on your shoulder.
So you got, you know,
they don't call theirs a flag though. They call it a flag it.
Yes, a flag it. Yes, that's a good one, Ron. Yes,
a flag it.
Burton Burt.
Raise them flaggets.
Wait, know about Ernie Burton Burt?
Raise the faggot.
I don't know. Ernie Burton Burt. What do you know about that one, Plump? I'm just saying. There might be a reason why Sesame Street is trying to get banned off of PBS.
Oh man.
Well,
we tried. We tried to behave.
We tried, but you know, Donald
gonna
set it off.
We ain't trying hard
enough. He put a high mark on this channel, and we had to give him his props.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, we do.
You gotta give him his props. He's sitting there like a champ.
Welcome to the cult.
Donald come in and don't say nothing to nobody. He just go right in, man. You know, ain't no hi. What? Look, first word kind of was, "What up, Colt?"
the beginning of the topic was Donald J. Plump gets roasted for real, for real.
Oh man.
Donald had 25 minutes of the show, of the opening show. It was all about Donald J. Plump, our biggest supporter, our biggest cult member, our biggest orange lover, crimsicle vanilla in the middle type of person.
Hey, Donald talking about he threatened us, talking about some bubble baths and all this and that stuff, man.
He came in.
For real. So he came in slippery and wet, man.
Literally came in. He said he wants some.
For real. We messed around and gave it to him at the same time.
Yes, yes. You know how they say you open a can of worms, you didn't put your foot in it. You allowed all three of us to get in there, Donald. I'm just saying.
I know.
Hey, Auntie said, what's the topic today? Goddamn.
Oh my gosh. She is so right with that one. Hey, Donald, you know, we've already seen you get undressed. I mean, come on now. Can you blame us? I know. I remember it. I remember it. You was sitting in the chair. Come on now.
I told you, play with it, Donald. You gonna mess around there. Hey, keep coming around. See what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna fly you out to a secluded area.
We'll fly him out to Atlantis to go play with the Dolphins, being that the Dolphins got a particular nose.
Yes, we want to meet halfway, Georgia. That's where it goes. Oh man, Donald, we're gonna send you back a Patriot, bro.
You know, started got us all right. Look at it, we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's just all fun, man.
Yeah, it is.
Life, yesterday gone.
Want to win? You gotta have thick skin.
That's right. Gotta have a thick skin. Thick skin. We gotta be careful with that one. You might enjoy that one. Thick skin.
I know. And we know he likes thick skin, foreskin, all of it.
See, I should have just said that. That's exactly what I was thinking, dog. I was like, nah, if I say that, that's gonna be too far. Here he comes.
Oh my God! What do you mean gay stuff? No, that's not gay stuff. That's your stuff. It's not gay stuff. It's stuff.
Now he don't want to be a part of it. Come on, man.
Come on now. Look here now. You open the door. You gotta let us in. Spread it wide because we're coming all in. Don't get mad now. You invited us in.
Who is it? All right.
How you gonna get mad after you invited us in? You're the one that invited us in. We didn't invite ourselves in. You did.
Come on.
You opened that door. Oh wide.
Oh, man. Real wide. For real.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh man.
Oh. All right.
It's all good though. It's all good, man.
Good.
Appreciate you, Donald. Really do.
Really do appreciate you. Yeah,
keep the show interesting. He keeps the show interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Once in a while.
You too easy.
Look at that. We
way too easy.
No,
too easy.
No. We didn't.
Why are we emphasizing on the easy part?
Yeah. Nice and easy.
Oh man.
Oh.
Donald, don't give it up so easy.
Make For real, man.
Make him earn it.
Look.
Act like a lady and think like a man.
That was he
Would
just
you say
allowed.
act like a lady and take it like a man?
No, I ain't say that.
Ron ain't right that one.
You know damn well I ain't say no.
Oh damn! Ron tried to shift that channel.
Oh man! All right, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna try.
Well, you best not. I'm gonna tell you best not. You
Donald.
try to chill. I'm gonna kick you off the channel. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'ma
You
chill.
try to chill.
Hey, Donald.
Ooh. You know how it is. Get that special sauce.
Oh man, y'all got my stomach hurting over here. I got tears running out my eyes. My stomach hurt.
That's what it's about. That's what this is about. This is
Oh,
what
man.
Sunday is all about. To start the week off very nicely. You know, we all get on. We find the humor. Welcome, Ben. Welcome to the Fat Chapter.
Welcome.
So, Ron, opinion don't matter, and out the pit. As always, welcome to our channel, our Sunday gathering, where we bring fun, laughter, and cries and tears every which way we can.
Oh, man.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today. Really appreciate it. Please hit the like button. Anybody who's in the background watching, you trolls that are watching and laughing and trying to figure out what we're talking about between the maggots and the flaggots and all the stuff about Donald Day Plump and his orange balls. He put it out there. I'm just repeating what he said.
Oh,
And
man.
make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. If you don't like it, look here now. You're not a person who likes to laugh. That's what this is all about. So hit the like button, and we're gonna continue on. So, fellas,
What's up, brother?
you know, we all like to joke around about things, and we all talk about things that tend to happen. And of course, this is in reference to Donald J. Plump with the orange basketballs, of course, because Donald J. Plump did put out there he looks good in orange, and he likes to play with balls. That's what he said.
Mhm.
So we're just repeating what he said. Because if y'all don't believe us, just go back and watch the replay, and you'll see how he actually admitted to it. Which is all good. It's all good. Listen, your flavor is your flavor with your Cheetos. That's all right. Now we heard, you know, nephew out the pit and we had a quick live about a situation of a young man, which ironically out the pit I came across more brothers. I'm gonna put it like that, melanated brothers, saying the same thing you said. He shouldn't have done what he did. It would have went a whole lot. It would have went a whole lot different ways.
Mm.
Okay, so I was kind of happy to see that. I really was. Now I gotta say this with Ron. Ron been jumping on a lot of things about been happening with California and the Democrats going to jail. Finally, I know I heard about Democrat from New York going to jail for 7 years. We got to understand something. Federal prison is not the same as a prison.
Actually, he was slight correction. He's Republican.
Oh, even better. A Republican. It don't matter what side of the table you on. You go to jail.
Yeah. That's my whole point. Is that he was actually Republican, and like I said, I don't discriminate when it comes to wrong is wrong and right is right. And
okay,
you stealing and you corrupt and you doing that. My thing is the only thing I'm concerned about is that I need to see more Democrats go to jail like that one. But he was he was Republican. But I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I'm with you. I don't care which side of the table you sit on. You're wrong or wrong. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And you should pay the price. That's right. Pay the piper. Pay the piper.
Right.
That's right.
But I don't understand how Maxine Waters only got fined.
Well, there's a reason. It might be because of her age and the fact that they didn't want to press the charge too hard. They just wanted to let them know that she is not above the law. That's what that is. That's what I believe happened there.
I mean, I get it, but I want to see prison. I don't want to see fines are easy to pay when you got money and you stole it.
You got money, correct?
Right.
Yeah, you know, and it brings light to those that are not actually above the law. So, you know, I agree with you. They should go to jail. They should go to prison. You know, not jail, because jail's only 364. They should actually do 366. This way they get sent to a prison.
Right.
Yeah.
And pay the fine.
It's prison time.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I get it. My thing is this: is that people want to hold, like they try to hold people to a higher standard. And my thing is this: is as a politician, your job is to serve the people, not steal their money. And if you're doing scamming and you're doing all this, regardless of whether you're Republican or Democrat, you know, if I was to do that to you and they found out, I would probably not get fined. I would probably sit in jail. That's my whole point, is that I get the fine part, but I want to see a lot of them go to jail. I don't care about fines. I want them to sit in jail, in prison. In my opinion, I want them in prison. That's just my personal stance on it. I mean, I'm not the justice system. I'm not the lawyer. I mean, I'm not the judges and stuff. I can't say exactly what happens to them. That's just my stance, is prison. I mean, prison.
Right. No, it makes sense because, like you said, if it was a regular Joe Schmo or regular Sarah, you know,
right,
they'll get locked up and, of course, have to pay restitution and the fine.
Right.
So, you know, it is only right that they actually get the same treatment.
But these politicians be escaping. They be sliding, but they got so many tricks. They, you know what I mean? How they get up out of it. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it really comes back to, you know, what makes matters worse about that? It's stolen money, paying back the fine that you stole the money from.
That was the point that I was getting at.
Yeah.
How does it even make sense? It don't make sense. You turn around and tell them, oh, you got to pay a fine, but you paying the fine with the same money you stole. So how are you learning from that mistake?
Here's how hypocritical that is. And Jay, you can contest to this because we both worked at Home Depot. Say you catch somebody stealing, right?
I worked at Home Depot too.
Huh?
Whoa. You did? Did you just say you was a Home Depot man?
Man, what you think? Hey, that orange baby, orange smart baby. Yeah. I was in the garden department. I used to love that.
Oh shit!
Oh, shucks.
Oh,
okay, where you know that? I mean,
okay,
that's what's up, man.
Okay.
But yeah. All right. Well, then, of course,
you can relate. Story.
All right. So you can catch somebody stealing at Home Depot, right? And it's in Philadelphia. If it's $250 or more, then they supposed to go and you know, you call the police, they come get them or whatever case may be.
Right.
All right. So if you recovered the merchandise, right? The store caught them stealing. They recovered all the merchandise, but that person still got locked up and went to jail, right?
Yeah.
Welcome, Anthony.
Yeah. It's.
Hey, listen, Anthony, right? Yes, he worked at Home Depot too.
Oh, damn! We got orange. Oh,
yeah. Watch Donald come in. Me too. I worked at Home Depot.
It's a different orange suit.
We just messed that up. Cause now that's 4 oranges for Donald. Yeah, he really gonna get happy now.
Yep.
We had aprons. He had the whole doing suit.
For real. That's all he wanted, the apron. That's all he wanted was the apron.
We was at work.
Yes, he was getting work. You got all that fresh air in the back.
We was at work. He was getting work.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going right back to.
Look at it. You know we don't keep anything in order. We always all over the place, man. We don't keep nothing in order. We touch all kind of topics. It don't matter. A to Z, it don't matter. We're gonna touch them all.
Yeah,
like I said, definitely welcome, Anthony. Appreciate you stepping on in the channel. Please like, subscribe, and hit that thumbs button. We can really appreciate it.
Yes, but one day, man, we got knowing that we got to get him on the show one day. We all got to do our Home Depot story. We got to have a Home Depot story day because I know Jay was in New York. I was in Philly, and man, I got hundreds of them.
Man, look at
you down in Florida, so I got hundreds of them, and a lot of those stores. Me and him worked at the same store for almost 10 years.
Wow, I didn't last that long.
Nah,
we knew, we got stories.
That's too long for me, man.
Yeah. But I worked there when it wasn't. In my opinion, when at that time I didn't. The first 5 years were good. After that, I was just like I was just on cruise control.
But hold on.
I just hated the schedule, man. The inconsistency.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to figure something out. If Out the Pit was working in the garden section, if he worked the garden section, shouldn't his house have a vegetable garden in the back? I'm just saying.
I seen some type of plants outside.
I ain't seen. I ain't seen no garden.
Let me say, so I could work at a damn airport. Does that mean I can fly a plane?
Hell yeah! You should know how to hijack that thing easy because you know where all the entry points are at.
Why am I not surprised you know how to fly a damn plane? God damn.
I don't, but look,
First of all,
like the Matrix.
You already know that he gonna eventually try to attempt to fly that plane. The temptation is gonna be too much. He might not know how to fly the plane on his first day.
Yeah.
But I'm in here for where I can fly a plane. Watch this. Where you learn how to fly a plane? Every time y'all went to sleep on break.
That's right. That's right. As long I don't need to learn how to land, I just need to know how to take off.
Right.
No. Actually, I was even in high school. Well, yeah, high school. I was into horticulture and all that stuff. Yeah, I really like that type of stuff. Yeah. Yep,
Jay,
man.
what department did you work?
Hold on.
He is not gonna let you go back there.
Hold on. How? No. You is not gonna try to slide that shit in here and think I was gonna catch that shit.
Horticulture.
A horticulturist.
Horticulture.
Whatever the hell that shit's called, a greenery. Wine and Dine, True Crime. Thank you for joining in the building. Yes, we appreciate you. Yes, we appreciate you.
Yes.
How is it that you're a horticulture? It's like that Worcestershire sauce. Everybody messes it up. How'd you a horticulture?
Boy, him and that Worcestershire sauce, I'll whip your ass.
I was trying to leave it alone.
Hey, but go ahead.
I hold you back.
Look, no, I'm serious, man. You got good weather down there, man. You got good weather. I should be able to get some tomatoes from you. I've been trying to grow tomatoes. Look, we can only grow tomatoes from September to October. But I can't grow them in June. They're too damn hot up here. You got good weather down there.
Y'all can only grow
cucumbers and squashes.
You hear me. I said high school. I'm 40.
That don't mean nothing.
And I worked at Home Depot over 15 plus years. That was And listen. You don't want to know. Look, see, that's why I ain't finna frack around with you and incriminate myself and tell you the whole reason why I wanted to be in the garden department. So you feel me? But if you worked at Home Depot, you know you did.
Damn,
let's just be real.
Took my bait.
You see? Hey, but if you ever worked at Home Depot, there's only certain people that want to be in the garden department for certain reasons.
Yeah. That's why they always wanted me to be a manager. I could tell them no.
It was good money in the garden department.
Yeah, it was. It was.
If you knew how to get it.
I'm not gonna put you out there because I know at 59th Street we couldn't have a garden because we didn't want nobody slacking. I'm just saying. We needed people who wanted to work and do the work.
Yes, sir.
Not slack.
Hey, I wasn't slacking. Trust me, that wasn't
in
the department. It's slacking.
Get a piece of the success sharing parties and want to be part of it, but they ain't doing no kind of work. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It was good money in that garden department.
It was good money in the tool department too. I ran the tool department.
Okay, there you go.
Front side, back side, waist side. Look here now. Everybody has some money in there.
Hey, OG sitting back like, yeah. OG ain't. Hey, all I did was stock the shelves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, nah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we got a good question. Let's tackle this question. All right. So
What is Auntie?
she's telling us to pause, I guess. Now I
We'll
gotta
go
say
back
it
to
like
the-
this. I
we'll
don't
go
know
back to
nothing
that Home
about
Depot
Omar
thing.
Fate.
We'll go back to the Home Depot thing in a little bit. I'll tell y'all.
Tell us what.
Oh, come on now! You open that can of worms now. Jump out
Tell
there
us
now.
what.
All
That's
right,
right.
so
Look at you, Rick. All right, so this how.
Don't try to twist it and make it sound better. Don't try to
listen.
don't do that.
Yeah, we miss you, Donald. Listen, all right, so I'm probably not. I ain't gonna say I'm not the, but when it comes to criminal stuff, I don't like to do slick stuff. I mean, criminal stuff. If I think that I do something that's gonna end up in jail, I'm more likely not gonna do it. But I am what I would consider to be an opportunist. Now, I know y'all worked at Home Depot, and y'all know that the IMAs dealt with all the price changes, right? You know, when you walk around with the cart, you do all the price changes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
All right, so cool. That was my open door for money. Because once I seen in that system, anything I seen go drop down to a penny, I went looking for it. And I bought it and took it home. Now, Jay's face.
I'm trying to figure out what was the point of that disclaimer still, that and you went straight into some criminal. You know.
It's not criminal because I paid for it.
Okay. All right, bro.
I got a receipt, right? So they can't say anything. So Jay know where I'm going with this. So when I go in there and I look, I say, oh, they dropping it down to a penny. Now, technically, it's supposed to go in the trash, right? But it rung up. It was a penny. I took it with me. And then I was always finding. Because one thing I appreciate about lazy people, I was so glad people didn't like to pack down the stuff on the top of the merchandise. Because as soon as I saw that, that was me triggered. Oh, let me go find that. So to my point is, one time we had these Husky tool sets, right? They were like $110 each. They dropped them down to a penny. We had 25 of them left. A Husky tool set. Zoop, boy, put them on, took them home. And I did it on the regular. Now, just so y'all know, remember when I told y'all I used to do flea markets every once in a while? Now y'all know where a lot of that merchandise came from. Brand spanking new. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And it was a good company.
I'd have still locked your ass up for that.
But you know what the bad thing is though?
The bad thing is he still think that's nothing wrong with that. That's the bad thing.
No, here's where the trickery comes into that one. Because look here, I told you guys they wanted to make me manager to the store, and I mean to the department. I couldn't deal with it. Right? What he is saying is a true point, and the reason why he couldn't go to jail for it is because it's actually corporate's fault for allowing the system to recognize it as a penny. That's corporate. Then it comes back down to the district manager's fault for making sure that the GMs of the building don't take that product and get it out the building. Because technically the GM is supposed to go through every single, what was it called? The printout. The monthly printout to see what was coming up to go on a penny, and that was supposed to be moved out of the building before any of us got into the building. So I can attest to that because I bought myself plenty Martha Stewart mirrors for a penny, a bunch of Ryobi tools for a penny. So,
but would y'all have access to this if y'all didn't work at Home Depot, to this information?
No. But no, that's not true either. That's not true either.
Is it?
It's not true either because I walked into a Home Depot. I kid you not. I walked to a Home Depot and I made the employee pull out that diode little machine and go up and find something specific I was looking for. And I said, check it, scan it. And when it came back as a penny, I said, all right, I want it. And she walked me right over to the cashier and they rang me up for it.
Mm.
So
yeah, that was my next move. Then I would leave my store and start hitting the other stores.
Yep.
Yo, I'm looking for this item.
It's considered clearance.
It's clearance.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, man.
So
Yeah,
it's just like
that was some good money there.
it's just like if you worked at a car dealership and you knew exactly how much a car was costing, and you went to another dealership and had them sell it to you at that price, they can't tell you no because you know exactly what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Hey.
I found a technicality and I used it.
And
yeah, well, that's the case. That's definitely what I wasn't.
And I know I ain't the only one, but yeah.
Nah, heck no. You're never the only one.
Never the only one. Because before you even thought about it, somebody else already had it done.
Yep. Facts.
A couple of guys on my job, they was when I was at Home Depot, they was always trying to watch what I was doing because they knew if they see me moving a little bit weird, they say, "Oh, he found something there." Look
here, at the store I was at, they had a bad habit of not actually the oh man, what were they called? The ones that do all the changing of the tickets.
The IMAs.
No, not IMA. It's
price changes, right? And do all the ones that had the carts.
Yeah, with the black shirts.
Yeah, they was called IMAs, Inventory Management Associate.
No, that was another name for them.
They did all the price changes, all of the labels, and all of that stuff.
Yeah. I could have another name in my head. All right, but anyway, them boys and girls, of course, in my store, they were always wearing orange shirts. They didn't wear black shirts.
Okay.
Right. I'm not gonna tell you what he's referencing to.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be 34.
Let me just put it like this: it goes back to Diddy. That's what he's going about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
I used to only look for those specific people when I used to go to other stores, and I was like, I always look for the merchandisers. I said, where the merchandiser at? Because they got the dials. I'm looking for something specific, and only they know where it's at. Is that wrong? No, because I knew that they knew where the product at. Only a merchandiser would know was what. Store associate won't really remember. A pack out won't remember either. So I went right to the source, and I tell them use the machine because I know you got the machine because you changed the prices. So you're the one I need to know. Yeah. Now I want to touch real quick on Ben's question about that fake fella for Minneapolis. I don't want Ben to feel that we forgot about him. I can't. Yeah, I'm not able to talk about it because I don't know anything about it, and his last name is Fateh, spelled with Fateh, and I believe he might be Islamic or some Arabic background. I can't speak about it.
I think it's a woman.
No, it's a guy.
It's a guy? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I looked him up. It's a guy.
Yeah, I know there's another one.
Regis. Yeah. Regis. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I remember about.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about. He talking about Regis, yeah.
So
the ones that came in once a year or once a year. Yeah. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, them people. Yeah. We were real good friends because I knew the schedules. Because the district manager always let me know back. Because again, I knew exactly what was happening in New York City. But here's a topic I would like to. Anthony, good looking out. Appreciate that one. That's exactly what I was talking about. Yes, appreciate you. What do you guys? Because I know it happened in Florida. When I was in Florida, I used to live in Florida over by Miami Beach, and we had the same problem about the encampments with the homelessness. And right now, California is getting hammered with it. And if I remember correctly, I believe Philly had that problem back in 2000. I think it was 2000 or 2001. Philly had a problem with encampments of the homeless people. Now, it's a touchy subject for many, but I want you guys' opinion on something. Do you understand why Trump is taking the funding away from the cities that don't want to get rid of the encampments?
No, I'm not too familiar with it myself.
All right.
Well, I haven't actually looked into it too far, but if I had to add my opinion on it, and this is strictly based off of my opinion, I know how complicated. Well, I know all of the red tape before it actually gets to these encampments. Meaning, and this is just how I see things, and it's kind of like if I got $100, right, that's supposed to go to these encampments. This is how I see it. By the time it actually so-called he reached these encampments, it's now only $5. And that's where this is just where I see how the money is dealt with. Now, so you want to fix the problem, but you want to put all of this administrative bullcrap in between it. By the time it gets to and this is what I find a lot of times with, especially in the inner cities and stuff like this. And this is why I don't want to be too long, but just hold on for a second. This is the reason why I got to the point where I got, and Jay, I'll let you jump in when you're ready, but let me finish this part. This is how I got to the point where I have so much beef with the Democratic Party. Because when it comes to accountability about the money, all right, so here's what the city, I'm going to give you another example. City of Philadelphia, well, let's say they go and say, we want to help the drug situation, the drug addicts, right? And we want to build a facility to help them. All right, so by the time they get let's say they would have gotten that $100 million to actually do this. By the time they would have probably built the facility, then they would have hired all of these people that's getting $80,000, $90,000 to $100,000 salaries. So the funding really never goes to actually helping the people. It really goes into lining the people's pockets with all of this money to do all of this bull crap that does not actually help people. And this is why when I got wind of it, I don't know if this is the real reason, but that's what ran through my mind. It must be another one of these. I'm speculating here. It must be another one of these things that they keep saying is for something, but by the time it gets down to that level, it's not helping nobody.
They usually get like the people who are supposed to help usually typically end up getting like 10% of all the money they
and
then the rest goes to all these other hands. They don't really get that money like that they raise it. They get like 10% of that shit.
And that's where it goes with me. And it's like, so, but see now here where politically wise, when you start seeing the people in the inner cities and stuff like that, they will try to paint the picture like, oh, it's the Trump administration pulling funding to this. It's the Trump administration pulling funding to that. And it's the Trump administration because on the surface, it makes it look like Trump is doing something wrong. But when you start to look at the details, and this is where I go look at the details of where the funding is going. And I'm like, well, it's not effective. It's not getting to the people that it's supposed to help. So why in the world would I keep funding something that's not actually going to the people that it's supposed to help? So that's where it starts to be. That's why a lot of times and I'm just going to use this as the black community in those type of areas, they always are so easily manipulated because they don't see all of this stuff. They just think this is the bad guy. He's not trying to help us because he's pulling funding to this. But they never look at the fact, like, here's my point. City of Philadelphia has probably been ran by Democrats for almost 70 years. You can't blame nobody but Democrats. Because if you start looking at the details of it, you be like, well, y'all guys have been in charge all this time. You can't blame somebody else who just got there for the conditions that y'all already in. So, and then when you look at the details of the money, you're like, oh, okay. Y'all all just stealing. And then y'all hiring all of y'all cronies and y'all buddies. And y'all, like, here's my point. This is what they'll do. Is they'll say, okay, we need a facility. So they'll go get one of their cronies that already have a building that has a facility. And then they're going to inflate the amount of money that they're going to give them to so-called rent out this facility. right? And then they're gonna say, well, we need to hire somebody. So they're gonna go all of their buddies, and we're gonna hire them to put into that facility to get these bullcrap jobs and say that they're helping somebody. And then all of these millions of dollars that are coming from the federal government, it never actually makes it to the surface to do what it's supposed to do. But what they will do is they'll have a handful of people that they so-called helping. They're not going to go get the vast majority because now it's going to start eating into the expenses. So they're going to have a few people helping. They're going to call the news people and tell the news, oh, this is who they help. So it make it look like publicly they're actually helping somebody. But on the reality of it is that you ain't doing a damn thing. Now, in my opinion, this is why I don't like government. And I always keep saying I want to minimize government out of it. If people had one thing I've learned about this country, and rather if someone agree with me or not, is that America has the most or some of the most giving type of people there are. We are giving people. And I'm quite sure, Jay, out the pit, there were times that you've done stuff for people, right, that no one asked you to do. You just did it out of the kindness of your heart. And that is a typical behavior of America. So why do we need the government to take our money, to move the money that you work for? Why do we need the government to take it and go be nice to people? Why can't we just do it on our own? Why can't we keep the vast majority of our money? And if we see somebody helping, let us help. That way there is no jobs and all of this stuff in between that. We can do that on our own. But the government will force it down your throat and do it that way. Why? To keep us divided. To make sure that we are not community-based anymore, meaning that there's a whole individual, okay, I don't want to go help my neighbor. I'm going to go let the government take it out of my pocket, and then my government's going to come back and swing it back around and then go help my neighbor.
It's the dumbest shit. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
Well, that's just my take on it. But
well,
go ahead, bro.
I like to jump in there and I gotta be honest, Ron. That is the same exact thing that I describe to people when it comes to government funding, because I, for one, I've been involved with many different governmental people, and I gotta tell you that's exactly what has transpired. Okay, because. And the way I try to explain to people is this. If the three of us are sitting right here and we took $5,000 and we gave it to some building or some group of people in government and said, we want to donate this money to help, let's just keep it simplified, drug abuse in a city. It doesn't matter the city. I can guarantee the first thing they're going to say is, well, we need to create a proposal for transportation, for people to go out and supply the people that we're giving mental health assistance to. We also have to get the medical teams involved to get the medicine that they need. And then we have to turn around and get the facility that we're getting the medicine from to be FDA certified or USDA certified or blah, blah, blah certified. Then they turn around and say, well, they'll come back and sit down with us and say, okay, out of the $15,000 you guys supply, there's only $250 that's actually going to the people. And that's if they turn around and give us the actual numbers.
Right.
Okay? Because they won't tell us that. But that's the process.
Right. Because that's how they scam it. And then on the flip side, they inflate everything. Meaning that if, let's say I had a facility that I was getting $2,000 a month for somebody to rent that facility. Because that's my homie. No, I don't need that. I need you to put $4,000 up there because that's what we're gonna pay.
Yep.
Now here's my point to that, and this is where everybody gonna figure this out real easy. Go get a Section 8 tenant and watch how much more money Section 8 pay these landlords for rent than what it is if you tried to rent it without Section 8.
And that's, I'm sorry, y'all got too much pity for people. This shit ain't rocket science, man. Like, sorry, this shit.
You know what the worst part is? As well as Out the Pit said that.
Yes.
Look at the classification of people they're going after, though. I mean,
say it again.
Look at the class of the people that they're going after for Section 8. I mean,
And now out the
you
pit.
can't be mad at the people who are faking the funk,
Right.
for Section 8. You can't, because they abused the system for so long that they learned how to get around the corners.
Right.
Just like just like how Ron and I just admitted with the Home Depot thing. Once you learn the scam of the scammer, can you be mad at them?
Nope.
It's going back to that Home Depot. It's going back to that Home Depot thing, and they going after the clearance rack.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And yet,
Right.
It's the same damn thing.
exactly.
You having that information, the statistics, the analytics, all that. Understanding your product.
That's
Yep.
what it is.
Who's the
Yep.
product? God damn, like, man.
That's
We listen. Listen. I'm telling you this. Listen. How many times out the pit and Jay, y'all heard me say on my live, you either going to be a victim of it or a beneficiary.
But for some reason, we just keep ending up on the guy because we go.
You see him frustrated. Yo, he is mad right now.
I'm sorry, like it's just,
good. Out the pit, say your piece.
and like I said, y'all know how I feel about it. But
I
to me,
know.
it's
know.
like it's simple. Just if I had to, it's like I said, I would treat it like an insurance plan. Which plan works best for my household? You get what I'm saying? And then go from there. And 9 times out of 10, most of us is picking the wrong damn insurance plan.
Right.
If that makes sense.
And I listen, man. The thing about it is that when you start to really go down the street of learning the system, I'm explaining to y'all, this is how you know 100% that the Democratic Party in these type of areas want failing schools. You see why they want it now? Hold up. Now you got to get your head out the pit because you think differently. Your brain is different.
What I'm saying to say, because the same people who claim about who argue about they taking funding from the school system be the same people that be sitting there. They ain't teaching us stuff. They lying to us about our history and all this and that. Man, god dang, man, like for real, like, am I lying?
No, you're not.
We be the same. Them be the same ones sitting right there. Man, they ain't teaching. They lying to the slavery. We was kings and queens before 400 years ago, and then when the man started taking the book, the BS, people, him, whoever else started, that shit started to fall. And yeah.
I mean, Out the Pit is angry because we got to understand something. Out the Pit is I'm going to say like this. Out the Pit is younger than me. Okay. And
both of us.
For him to be this angry and this aggravated, what do you think we old people been screaming about for the past 3-4 decades? For that same thing. Because the system is designed to keep people failing and dependent on the system. They don't want them to be independent. They don't want them to be knowledgeable. They don't want that because they prefer them as I think Ron had called it. What you call it? Damn, Ron, you just said it. What you said it was? Damn it, you just said and I forgot it. Just that fast. Consumers.
Huh?
They want society to be a consumer.
Right.
That's all it is. And if you're not a consumer, they would try every single way possible to make you a consumer. Hence the reason why even the laws, I say this 1,000 times over, the laws are created to hinder the law-abiding citizen, not the other way around.
Nope.
Education is designed to hinder the knowledge of those who think outside the box.
Right.
Okay.
And you were saying about you either going to be a victim or you're going to be a beneficiary. That's what you were looking for.
Thank you. That's exactly what it is. Because that's the bottom line. That's
Oh, Donald, full of shit. Donald, get out of here. The worst education systems are the red states. Man, you bruh.
Here's the thing. Y'all got to understand something. He proves my point every time when he does it. Because here's the thing.
I beg to differ.
My thing is this, is that you don't never hear on the media talking about you never hear the red states and red states complaining about the school systems. So it don't even make sense what he's saying. Baltimore is not the state. Maryland is, right? You're not making sense. Now, here's the thing. Again, it goes back to what I said. You're either going to be a victim or you're going to be a beneficiary, right? Now, if Jay, you know, like I know, and out the pit, you probably know this too. If you sit down and had a conversation with the average type of person from that type of mentality, you almost like you talking to yourself. They're not trying to hear what you're saying.
Hell no. Right.
No, they're not trying to. Right.
Bottom line, they're trying to hear that shit. You sit there and you can see
it. Believe is factual information. Right? Now, here's the thing. They will not accept anything. Why? Because they've been so embedded into their brain to believing that there is something against you. It's not against you. It's a system. Listen, they don't want you to know this part of the system, because if you find out and actually put it to work for you, you will bring yourself out of those circumstances on your own. But in order to keep you there, I got to make sure education is horrible, meaning I can't teach you a trade no more. I can't teach you a skill no more. What I got to do is I got to encourage you to go into fields that nobody going to use and let you run up debt and get all of these degrees into stuff that nobody needs. Now you're a slave to it. And then listen, how many times have you heard, oh, I went to school for this, it's not working out, let me go back to school? That's the insanity part to me. It's like, wait a minute, you're going to go in more debt? To try to do this? Like, and this is me as a young man at 18 years old. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to start making money. Because if I'm making money, that's a better factor than what's costing me money. I don't have a problem with educational system. I really don't. I care less. But it don't take a whole lot of rocket science to better your life. What it takes is the very thing they never going to teach you. They'll tell you to go spend, buy, look good, all this other stuff, but they will never tell you this part, because that part, the other part, which is actually betters your life, they're not going to give you that, because they want you to be a consumer. What does the government always advertise? They don't talk a whole lot about entrepreneurship and all that other stuff. No. What do they call it? The consumer-based report.
CBR.
Why? Because they want it. They base the economy on how well they're creating consumers.
Now, allow me to jump in real quick. I know Out the Pit is angry over there because he keep looking down. So he's actually doing some research, believe it or not. I could tell when he's looking into some stuff because he always got his head down. That's when he diving deep. Mm-hmm. This is one thing that I found very quickly when I went looking. An underlying factor. Poor education often linked to complex socioeconomic factors such as poverty. Right? This is according to how Donald Plump says it can be looked up. Let's just take a look at something right here. What it reads here, and this is true. It's in the red states, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what it says. It's the red states. Now, we have to look at something very, very important here when we talk about a red state, blue state, whatever the case may be. Poor education outcomes are often linked to complex socioeconomic factors such as poverty. Right? Let's look at that phrase first. If you remove the poverty, does that mean that the education system becomes much more better?
No.
It doesn't. Absolutely not. So let's look at the next part. Lack of resources. If you funnel all the resources needed into that city, does the education system get any better?
No.
Okay, hold that thought. Now, teacher shortages. That's the biggest part of this whole statement when it comes back to education. And this is where I want to jump off of before we look at any other comments. If we know, and I'm going to talk from experience.
Okay.
If we know that the education system does not want to teach the teachers the right things to teach, how do you blame it on the city?
And see, that was my point. Like, I think something he minimizing it to, like, without asking enough questions behind that statement. You know what I mean? Like, we could easily sit here and say that looking at it, but what defines the worst, you know what I mean, the worst situation for Red State as far as the curriculum and all that? Is he talking about curriculum? Is he talking about what angle are we taking?
Well,
let me explain something to you. He's saying states because listen, all right, here's my point to that. This is why he's saying states. Let's look at the United States, right? Crime rate in the United States. Now, if you look at all the other countries, we have one of the worst crime rates. But if you take out all of the crime in the Democratic areas, we become number 3 top. So that's why he keep referring to states as opposed to referring to cities, counties, because when you start to condense it down, the dynamic's going to change. Tell him, ask him to a red city have that problem. Don't use a state. Let's use red cities. Because that condenses it down to what? A smaller demographic, right? Because here's the thing. The state of Pennsylvania crime rate isn't that bad. The state of Pennsylvania educational system isn't that bad. But when you take out Philadelphia, if you take out Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Harrisburg, it all increases. It gets better all across the board. Matter of fact, Pennsylvania would actually be a red state instead of a swing state.
Let me just do this one.
By the way he phrased it, I would give it to him. He right. By the way he phrased it, I still think it's deeper than that. I still think it's bigger than that, and that's kind of minimizing it to. But go ahead, I give it to you. You're right, Donald. You right, Donald J. I give it to you by the way you worded it. I still disagree, but by the way you worded it, I'm saying you are right.
Let's try this off a size. Just give me one quick moment. Have any of you sitting on this forum right now can honestly say that you never heard a teacher say, whether you're in this class or not, I'm still going to get paid?
Many times.
What does that tell you? That definitely tells you that they don't care whether they teach you something to learn or teach you nothing. They still going to get paid. So at the end of the day, they don't care. So if the teacher doesn't care, why do they even think that additional resources are going to come in to implement better learnings? There's no reason for it. When you look at students failing, they automatically say it's the curriculum. No, it's not the curriculum. It's the professor behind the curriculum. Because just like a computer, you cannot blame a computer for creating something wrong when the person behind the computer that created the system, that created the algorithm, input the information the wrong way. So how do you say it's a computer? How do you say it's a student when the curriculum's wrong? Now, the reason why I say that is, as a career student, I have been called this constantly because I love going to learn things, and I've gone to schools. When I found out the college that I went to was all about money, they just wanted money. Because again, you got to take out a student loan to get the college information you want, right? That's the way it works. Now, the students that were paying for their own tuition didn't take out any loans, did not successfully use their degrees for what they wanted. It's a fact, right? So now you come back to what I said before. If a professor or a teacher says, I get paid regardless, they're not giving you the information you need. Hence the reason why when you go back and you look at why books are so damn expensive, because they want you to do it on your own. But in order to learn the information, you got to pay for the information. What does that tell you? Don't you realize that everything is revolving around money? Somebody wants to get paid for somebody to get smart. But in essence, you take the three of us, as we're doing right now. We sit down, we can educate as many people as we want. Look at how many people would actually join the chat to learn something versus being out there just taking something. That's why I don't like handouts.
And the other thing is they rather be entertained than educated. If you look at the vast majority of people, most people would rather be entertained than educated. If I had two shows going right now, one with a whole bunch of drama and entertainment, and I had another one that was about education and learning something, the vast majority of people be watching the entertainment.
This is true.
But so it goes back to even though we talking about them, it still goes back to the individual and what you want out of life. If you spend your time being entertained, then you're gonna get what come with that. If you spend your time trying to build and educate yourself, you're gonna get what come with that. So even though we have all of these issues, it still goes down to the individual and what you want to do and how you want your life to end up. Yeah, you're gonna hit roadblocks. Yeah, you're gonna hit obstacles and stuff like that. And this is why I always tell them, if you got something that you want to do, you got a dream and ambition or something that you really, really passionate about, never give up. Because the minute you give up is where you're gonna fail at. Just it doesn't matter how well it's going sometimes. Just keep going. As long as it's something that people gonna need or want, keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta agree with that. I gotta agree with that. And Ron, believe this or not, out the pit, believe this or not. As we collab on Sundays, we get a lot of people coming in looking for the enjoyment and the laughter, which is a great thing.
Yes,
right? I appreciate every single supporter, every single subscriber, whether it's on your channel, my channel, out the pit channel. I don't care where it comes from. I appreciate all the enjoyment, and I appreciate all the involvement. And it's the same thing. I look at how my independent channel will not get this much traffic when I talk about passive income. But the moment I went into entertainment, it's off to the races.
But again, we are in a what? Our company in this country is a capitalism, right? We're capitalists, right?
Yeah.
So what are you supposed to do? Capitalize on what people want.
That's right.
If that's what my thing is I've gotten to the point, and it's nothing against anyone, but I don't go through life trying to feel sorry for people at some point. Like I would try to educate you, but once I realize that you choose to be on that victim side, then I'm gonna leave you over there, and at that point, I'm gonna capitalize off you. That's it. I'm not gonna feel sorry for people. Listen, I've had guys that I've helped that I used to work with, and I said, and here's my point. That I used to have a guy who used to work with me. Anytime I turned around, he wanted to borrow money, right? I said, I don't loan money. I said, I'll loan you money, but you know what come with that. You want to borrow my money, you're gonna have to pay me this much back, right? And he was a younger guy, and I'm like, if you want to borrow money, this is what you got to pay me back. So he would borrow the money, get paid, he'll pay me back what I asked for. He'll borrow again, get paid, pay me back what I asked for, right? And then this went on for almost a year and a half, and I kept telling him, stop borrowing from me. Manage your money. Learn how to save your money. Get your life together, right? But once I realized that he was never going to do that because he was so busy wanting to go out and drink and party for the weekend, go get all of these. Once he get his check, he wanted to go hang out with his buddies, and then he come back to work. The next Monday, Tuesday, he broke. Oh, man, can I borrow $20, $30? I said, well, you know what come with that, right? I'm cool. I left my money on deck every single time. So one day we all sitting down and we having a conversation. And I was like, man, I want to thank you. He said, what? I said, because you bought my TV in my house. He was like, what? I said, you paid for my television. Matter of fact, you paid for my gas. You paid for a lot of stuff that I have. And he was like, what you mean? I said, all that money you kept borrowing from me paid for all of that stuff that I've been buying. And I said, and every day and every time it happens, I keep telling you, I don't want you to borrow from me. I'm charging you interest because I want you to stop. But because I know you're not gonna stop, I'm gonna keep capitalizing off you. And I'm not gonna stop. Because either I'm gonna get it or somebody else is gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. That is the very reason why I am strong about investment. Because I know that people are not going to change their behavior. They're going to continue on the way that they are because they are manufactured to be that way. So I'm even going to feel, why would I keep feeling sorry for you when I gave you a shot and told you what I'm doing and you could do it, anything, real estate like you do, Jake, real estate, anything. I'm not going to feel sorry for you. I'm sorry, I'm just not. Because it's too, and even now, modern day now, it is too much opportunity out there for people to better their life, and they still choose to stay on that side of it. Am I right? And here's the thing. I remember we was talking about stocks, Jay. You was like, don't say too much, Ron.
Yeah.
And I understood when he said it, I understood what he meant by it. Why? Because he don't want everybody to be this side, because at that point, how this side gonna benefit? So they're manufacturing this mentality. You either gonna be on the victim side, or you're gonna be on the victim or the beneficiary side, and that's that. So if you choose to ignore it, listen. If you choose to ignore it and accept status quo in any community, you can't. Yes, you can blame a lot of the politicians. You can get mad at what you see and what's going on. But if you don't change you in that situation, you still gonna be what it is. That is, you only gonna get what that gives you. That's just my opinion.
I got to put this up there again because this is some real factual statement. They give us those checks throughout the year saying to help us better ourselves, but they know we're just gonna go out and buy shit. Oh, I already knew what kind of checks they were talking about. I knew what the check they were talking about, and they're absolutely right. People go out and buy shit.
Right.
It's a fact.
And they did.
You see, look, in the reaction videos I've done, people getting evicted. They got Christmas trees that they shouldn't afford. They got 3 TVs and 3 bedrooms, and they only got 2 people outside. 5 cars sitting outside. You know, and you know, he or she, I'm not sure if wine dine, male, female, I kind of forgot. But they're absolutely right. They're actually right. You know what the worst part behind that is? The worst part about that is this. Leave it be. I don't care if it's a blue state, red state. You want to be stupid,
Don't
be
matter.
stupid.
That's
It don't matter to me. Don't matter to me. Keep spending your money because at the end of the day, I'm going to get 10 cents out of every single dollar you spend. And at the end of the day, when it comes time for me to leave this wonderful blue planet, I'm going to make sure I got what you done spent. So all that little bit of pennies that you done put into my bank account, I'm going to be happy with it. So let them be. Because I believe at this point, I've come to the conclusion, stupid is as stupid does, and just let them be.
Yeah.
Stupid people that want handouts, that's all right. Keep taking your handout. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to come out better. I'm going to come out winning. I realized it already. It took a while, yet I figured it out. No matter how much I keep screaming to people about making themselves better, they don't want to get better. All right. Like Ron says, become a consumer. Be a victim to it. I'm going to capitalize off of it. Because at the end of the day, it may not happen now, but it may happen in 6 months.
Right.
Versus it's going to take you a year and a half to 2 to 3 years to become successful. All right, cool. Because like Top to Bottom said about people in McDonald's with master's degrees, they right. She's right. You know, it's a disgusting thing that you got a master's degree that you spend $200,000 to get a master's degree, and you only making $100,000 or $80,000 or $90,000. Definitely not McDonald's, because at McDonald's your top salary is going to top out at $45,000, $48,000 as a manager. Okay, it's terrible. It's terrible. I know people. Look, we worked. All 3 of us worked at Home Depot, including Anthony. The 4 of us.
Right.
We all seen what people were getting paid at Home Depot. How everybody was excited to get that success sharing party. Right. That was the biggest thing. A lot of people were shooting for.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because it was handed out free money. Right. But now you look at Ron. Look at myself. We capitalized on the mistake of a penny. Can you be mad at us? Absolutely not. We capitalized it on someone else's buffoonery.
Right.
Real simplified.
The world.
You know, that's you know, it's either you pray or you
We prayed on.
right.
Yep.
So in actuality, many people cannot be upset at what has happened. We can scream and holler about trying to teach people how to do things, even down to trying to help somebody. Like I said before, you guys heard me say this time and time again. The favorite person I watched a movie about with Robert Williams was Patch Adams. Patch Adams said it best. Don't be mad at me because I put a cold compress on somebody's forehead that got a fever. I'm not a doctor. That's just the right thing to do. I think Arthur P has said it earlier today. If we feed somebody, what's wrong with feeding somebody? We're feeding us the right thing to do. But they look at it as being wrong. You want to come after him because he done gave you food and you got a stomach poisoning. You didn't tell him that you were allergic to shellfish. That's no fault. He wanted to feed you. But you want to take it out on him? No.
Yeah.
We
Right.
see this all the time. And it's unfortunate that we live in a society that is that way. And now going back to the statement that John said about how ignorant a lot of these red states are, and I'm put it like that, ignorant, poor education. Why we got poor education? Because they keep allowing us to be that way. Because if you don't have to pay the teacher more money to teach. No, you obligate that teacher to teach. The same way, here's the funny thing. Watch this. Watch how y'all gonna laugh at this one. When y'all call up your cell phone company, your insurance company, your medical company, your doctor's office, how many times do you get to speak to a person and they read a script to you? This is what has to be done. This is what has to be done before I do this. This has to be this. They're following a script, right? You're welcome, Anthony. Appreciate you stopping by. Now, why you think that is that they have to be obligated and mandated to read the script to you before they even talk to you about anything? Think about that for a moment. I don't care who you call. They read you a script first before they even get into the situation that you're calling them about.
Well, most of the time, their script is already rewritten, and they all have to follow the same script. And most of them is trying to protect themselves from giving you information that they don't want you to have, and they want you.
And why
stay
is that?
within these parameters. Don't go outside these parameters.
And why is that?
Well, I know most of these companies because they're trying to protect themselves from lawsuits or saying the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Now, there might be some stuff about it that you're referring to, but just me, I just look at it as you got it. Like whenever we did stuff, they don't want you to promise something that they can't deliver and make accusation or say something that they might be accountable for. Meaning, like they want you to say in the script, they don't want you to be like, oh, we can help you do something that they know you possibly can't help. It might cost the company because you done said something that they don't want to be bothered with, or they don't want you to. So that's why they try to keep you in line with stick to the script, because we don't want you to get into a situation where you end up paying for having the company have to pay for something or be obligated to something because you didn't stick to the script. But go ahead, Jeff.
You said the key word right there, obligated. That was the key word, obligated. So the reason why they do that is because the employee is obligated to say the specific terminology, which is the script, to get paid a specific dollar. Why not do the same thing with the teachers? Education is education. You obligate the teacher to teach them something. Hence the reason why they took away about the Black history. I couldn't understand that part. What was Black history? Y'all tell me, what was Black history? Because that was a big controversial thing many, many years ago.
It was very controversial. But like you say, good question. What is Black history? Because what I'm sorry, what was the big complaint about from what I heard from Black folk was that, you know, it never taught us who we was before slavery. And I'm sorry that I didn't learn that. Black history was the history that they from slavery after. So what was it?
I agree. If you cannot explain to me where the origin is from, then how is it history? And if you break up the word history, it's his story. no matter how you look at it.
Right.
So I'm supposed to believe somebody is telling me this, but you're not giving me any proof of it? How's that even possible? So they made this big old controversy about it. They did the same thing with Latin history. Right? They did it with Latin history. They did it with Black history. You go to other places in the world, they go to call it Chinese history. But yet no one is telling you the origin of where it is. Right? But yet the only one thing that they can indefinitely tell you is that there's a city underneath the ocean. Physically. So why don't they talk about that history? Right?
Right.
So now we got to think about this. If you say that the red states, I'm going back to Donald's statement about how the red states have poor education. It's systematically designed for them to be poor educated because you're not giving them the resources. Very simplified. Ron recently went to Ohio to learn how to fish. Okay? Real talk. Real talk. He learned some. Ron, honestly, come on now. You learned some other stuff when you went to go fishing, did you not?
Yeah, there was some stuff there because they fish different in a certain part, so I had to learn.
Exactly.
I went there with the mentality of a student because I said to my cousin, I said, I know how I fish where I fish,
right,
but I don't know how to fish going where they're going. So I went there as a student. Before I even got there, my mind was, I'm getting ready to learn something different. Go ahead.
So
it's a cultural thing.
It's not to be funny. Understand, I'm not trying to be funny. It's a fact. Right. Just exactly how you said it. You had to go with a mindset that I know how to fish where I'm at. I need to learn how to fish where they're at. So you're a student.
Right.
You're learning. You're getting knowledge. So why is it that as Donald said, the red states have poor education? Because nobody wants to teach them the right education, and or they prefer to keep it at a state of ignorance so they can keep believing they keep making consumers. Because let's be honest here, you go to college not to learn a skill, not to learn a trade. Why do you think they got rid of trade schools? Trade schools were much more popular in the 70s and the 80s before college was.
Yep.
So why is it the opposite now? Because they don't want you to learn how to become independent. They don't want you to be powerful, regardless of the state, whether it's red, blue, orange, green, swing, whatever you want to call it. Society doesn't want a bunch of people to become powerful. They prefer them to be consumers. This is the way it is.
So my question is this. So, because he keeps bringing up, I can care less whether it's a red state or blue state, really, honestly. But here's my point to that. Okay, if you go red state, blue state, but here's the thing. All right, so let's throw the states out and let's look at the wealth. Since he keeps talking about poorly educated, let's throw the states out and look at the wealth. So my thing is this: if you look at the community base, if they're doing so well, why is it that in the vast majority of the black community we're the lowest paid? If the red states are doing so badly, poorly educated, whatever. Because see, my thing is, unlike most people, I'm not big on the educational system like most people are. This is me personally. Now I'm not big on the educational system like most people are. If you tell me you have a degree in something or you got this, it has very little with me. It means very little to me. Because here's the thing: what I always look at. I look at what somebody does, they discipline, what they produce, what they create, what they make, the outcome of what you have. That's what I look at. Education is on. Listen, when people ask me, I say, well, that's just somebody's knowledge before you. Meaning somebody learned this before you did, and they're going to share it with you, sell it to you, give you the opportunity to load. Whatever way you get it, you get it. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, all right, you got a degree in that, but yet you still behind the McDonald's drive-thru handing out burgers. Now, here's the thing. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I see very little wrong with somebody working at McDonald's because I have a relative that started out working at McDonald's, right? but he took that job and created wealth from that job. And he is better at investing than I am, by far. He no longer work at McDonald's. He probably could buy one or two. But you understand my point is, it's up to you. Now, here's the thing. We talking about education. If I wanted to know how to change a motor in a car, right now, how would I do it?
Won't go
how
to
would
college.
any one of us do it?
Won't go to college.
We be Googling and looking at videos, right?
Google it, video, yep.
Right. If I wanted to learn how to put down the floor, I would be doing what?
Google it.
Right. So
YouTube
the
it.
education is so advanced and so much knowledge out there right now, it's almost no excuse when you start looking at the educational system as a whole. If you really want to learn how to do something, it is a whole lot going on that you can learn.
And that's why I think also, like me and where we're at now, more in the more rural area, what I've learned and seen that they typically, which is rural area, typically, like you say, the Republican red or whatever, you feel what I'm saying? They typically ain't really getting too focused on the school system. What they're doing, their kids ain't really like that. They either know they're going into the family business or they're starting their own businesses. They're not, you see more of the blue, from what I'm saying, you see more of the blues entertaining that whole education system and all that. That's how you get into that loop of the complaining, but yet we still continue to do it and all that. Because like I said, I just typed it in on Google real quick. I just say, who are more entrepreneurs on Republicans or Democrats? According to AI, it's saying recent research suggests that Republicans tend to start more businesses than Democrats. And I think that's going back to what Donald said. Maybe that's how they not paying attention to the education, or what's considered the worst on the education part, because they're not really getting tied up into that. They know what they're going to do. They know what, you know what I mean? Like I say, a lot of people I know have went to college and they got, several degrees and all that. And you know what I mean? They're not doing, you get what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. I get where he coming from now, but
now,
I'm seeing.
You said you was interested at when school in agriculture, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if I'm interested in, let's say, agriculture, then I'm not going. What benefit would it be to live in the city?
That's a hell of a good point. That is an amazingly good, bloody effing point.
Right. So here's the thing. Listen, how many of these red states are producing all of the food and everything that feeds what? The cities. Listen, Pennsylvania we grow a lot of corn out here. You rarely gonna go too many places in Pennsylvania, don't see no cornfield. Once you get outside the city of Philadelphia. So my point is this: what do you really produce in inner cities? You know what comes through inner cities? The shipping. Because the inner cities is where the vast majority of consumers are. Consumers, and here's my point to the consumer part. When it's
Go ahead, because I gotta swing on that one.
When I say when you start talking about in the cities, what do they actually grow and make and manufacture? Like if we needed food right now, where we gonna go?
You gotta go to the farms if you're looking at it that way.
That's the way I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So my point to what Out to Bit was saying is, when you start talking about these rural areas, they're the ones that mostly producing and making the food and all of that stuff. That's the point that I'm making. Then they pack all this stuff up and they shipping them to the cities where they sell it, most of it, in the supermarkets, in the grocery stores.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of this stuff is not being done in the cities. Not all of it, of course, but a lot of stuff is being done in other places. But the people that's buying it are mostly in the cities.
And ship to the cities.
Yeah.
But now, see, I'm gonna jump in there real quick. Yeah, and I apologize. And I gotta swing on that one. I gotta swing on that one because I look at this. Okay. Out the pits in Florida.
Right.
And I used to live in Florida. And I used to live in a lot of big cities. I used to live in a lot of big cities. And you cannot grow food or even have, I'm gonna say grow, because even if you have cattle, you have chicken, they got to grow into large livestock. So in order for you to grow an item, you need an area that's able to grow, which is rural.
Right.
So looking at it that factor, you can't grow anything in the city. So, like, for example, where we live now, it is called a city, but there's a whole lot of farmland in this city. A lot of us grow our own stuff.
I mean, in those type of cities, I get it. What I'm referring to is cities like Philadelphia.
Okay.
All right. So, but here's the thing. Now, crazy part when you say that is that, and this is just how I look at stuff. It doesn't particularly mean that I'm right. What I look at is this. All right. When I was a kid, we used to, and Jay, we used to play on the train tracks, right?
Yeah.
And there were many times going down the train tracks or going down in the city of people, alleyways and stuff like that. You find apple trees. You will find, people would grow stuff even in the small yards, or you find trees.
Right.
But I said what people don't realize is, and this is not now, but this what happened was they started getting rid of all of that stuff so that you would have to buy it from somebody.
True.
That's the point that I'm making, is that we, because of people's laziness, we are willing to pay someone else to do what we don't want to do. Now, I know, Great Jay, you grow food, right?
Yeah.
You grow food. Now, you don't grow everything, but you grow food.
Grow everything. Right.
So, but are you raising chickens?
Not yet.
But now my point is, you still have to go buy chicken from somebody.
Kind of, sort of.
Until you start raising them yourself and slaughtering them yourself or something like that.
Right.
But that's the whole consumer. That's how consumerism works.
But see, now I need to jump in there real quick.
Go ahead.
And this way, out the pit, I'm gonna have to beat on out the pit like he a stepchild instead of my nephew. Because I'm coming for you. If he's a horticulturist, okay.
Look, you got to get that word right because it sounded more provocative every time you say it. Nah, you gonna have to. You gotta. It's getting real. You gotta figure. Just every time you say it, get more provocative.
He's a horticulturist, right? We need to barter. Okay, we need to go back to the old system of bartering. So if I grow a whole bunch of tomatoes, and you got chickens on your land. You ain't got no tomatoes on your land, so I'm gonna come give you bushels of tomatoes, and you gonna give me 1 or 2 chickens. Then I don't have to buy it from you. We're bartering, we're exchanging. Right. So if little nephew is an horticulturist, or whatever that damn name is, he better start sending me a whole bunch of seeds because rumor has it that someone done bought a whole bunch of seeds and you ain't able to grow nothing. Because I know that in Florida, if you have a mango tree or an avocado tree growing and it falls in someone else's yard, they want you to cut it down. I'm just saying.
You got a mango tree?
Look here. He better stop.
Yeah, you. Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Man, you said that too many times.
I don't know what. Look, you sit here. Don't get caught up with. Man, I ain't got no damn mango tree, man. I would love a mango tree.
Look here. He can make believe he ain't got no mango. He got a whole lot of yards to start growing some trees.
You got some avocados from Mexico?
It's coming. Nah, real talk. It's coming, dog. It's coming. Look, me and Queen own it.
Ain't no, he's a horticulturist. Look, I keep saying,
stop. Like, dog, look, just skip past the word. Everybody know what you're trying to say, dog.
I can't say it. I keep trying to say it, but I can't say it right. He a plant grower.
Man. Until get this, he on here fracking, dog.
I know. Like, we're gonna make that a real word.
Yeah, I think even up here where we at, like if you get over so many chickens, they give you some type of tax break. And all that type of stuff out there where we at. Like, you know what I mean? We just learned about that not too long ago, me and Queen. So that's what I say, it's different, man. It's
So
crazy.
you get ready to start raising chickens and stuff, huh?
Man, shit. So, hey, yeah, some we be somewhere to keep their ass contained. You know what I mean? See how long they, but yeah.
We see
Eggs, chickens bring eggs. You feel me? So like,
yeah.
Look, we got a rooster farm from where we live at. There's a rooster farm. I'm gonna say a mile and a half, not even a mile and a half, maybe a half a mile from us is a rooster farm. I kid you not.
Don't tell Donald.
And about
You know cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah. And about 5 miles away, I met a woman. She has an actual farm. I mean, a farm.
Oh wow!
And she's already told me. She says, whenever you're ready to build your farm, you just come and let me know, and I'll give you some of the stuff. So that already tells me she's looking to barter, which I
don't
got
have no land like that. I don't have no land like that where I live.
But this is why. But this is what I'm saying. So it's kind of hard to say, cities, rurals, you can't do certain things, and you got to be a consumer. No, I think it's better to be a barter than a consumer.
No, I'm not saying you have to be. I wasn't saying you have to be. I just said their vast majority of people are consumers because of those type of. You can't do that type of stuff there. That was the point that I was trying to make, is that the most people in the cities end up being consumers because of where you at. Now there is stuff you make in the city, but like you're not growing lumber in the city. You're getting cut down lumber in the city. You know what I'm saying? So if let's say I wanted to manufacture furniture,
right?
I'm gonna need lumber to do that. Now I can't grow the lumber. I'm not growing trees in the city like that because I would have to get enough land to do that. That's the point that I was making, is that a lot of stuff that is done can't be really done in cities because it's not designed that way. Cities are congested. Kids can't do it. You can manufacture stuff, but you can't do a lot of that stuff.
This cat here, this cat here just don't stop, man.
We're gonna have to make him the cult leader.
Yes, he is. Oh, I already did that. He cult. You know what I mean?
Okay. You called him out. I'm just saying. You called it. I cannot.
For a minute.
You called it. You said we're gonna start talking about the rooster farm. Don's going to get happy about the cock farm, and look at what he come up with. Look what he come up with. He just had to go in. But I get what you're saying. It's just the same in how we can educate people, the three of us together, independently educate people, but they choose to still be consumers, which is a terrible thing. Give me 30 seconds.
Man, Donald is funny. I like Donald. I like Donald.
Got you, man.
I like Donald. You got to appreciate people like him, man.
Yeah, he got thick skin. He good. He come in and he stick to his ground.
Yep.
That's why we call him the cult leader.
That's real. Hey, a broken clock right twice. Yep.
He has rose to the top.
Rose to the top of the line.
Donald came on my channel, and he said he had a dream that one day he would rise to the top of the cult.
And risen.
I have a dream today.
Hey,
still I would hang out with 3 Negroes and teach them the way of the world.
Still I rise.
And still I rise. I have a dream today.
They like these. Look at these 3 coons right here.
He's saying them 3 coons. I wish I had them 3 coons around me 24/7. That's why he keep jumping alive.
Yes, sir.
He says them coons just keep me happy.
Hey, Cheeto Dust Donald. That's what we're gonna call him. Cheeto Dust Donald.
He's sitting there looking at his screen, waving his flag.
Yes.
You go, boys.
Yes. Well,
it was a beautiful show, man. It was a beautiful show. I enjoyed myself, man.
Too much.
Definitely so.
I learned something today, which is always good. You feel me?
Me too.
Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Please like, subscribe to everybody's channel, because we have a family that's growing amongst each other, because each one of us provides something different, except for Sundays. Because Sundays, we're just collaborating and doing everything together. So welcome. Please hit the like button. It'd be very, very appreciated to everybody's channel. And, you know, Out the Pit said it interesting there. He said today he learned something. I'm going to say I learned something as well.
Me too.
I learned that Donald J. Plump is a true 100% alphabet group cult leader, tighty-whitey, orange-wearing individual that loves being squeezed between dark meat and every possible fashion. He prefers dark meat in every possible formable fashion, wide, thin, long, or short. I'm only saying what he said now. If you don't believe me, just hit the replay button and you're going to see how Donald J. Plump explicitly put it out there that he prefers to be orange in the new black.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. But I appreciate him, though.
Hey, look. We ain't talking about it. I got the proofs, all right? I got the video footage of you being in some Speedos. Don't play me. Don't play around. I got the video footage. I love recording. So don't play with me. Come on now.
Yeah, man.
But we appreciate you, Donald. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
Look. You know how they always say they always need a clown in the group.
Yeah. He's the cult leader. He
look. You see how he puts it out there?
Mm-hmm.
Look.
Donald want that smoke. Look, Donald want that smoke with us, man. Donald, you keep playing with us. You keep playing with us, Donald. You don't give what you want.
Look, everybody knows what happens when you're on a hammock. You swing, right?
Look at Donald.
You're right.
He's swinging. He wants more bananas. So he wants a banana in the tailpipe while he's on a swing. I'm just saying. That's what he said. That's what we put it out there.
Cheeto does.
He put it out there. We didn't put it out there. I try to tell everybody. Y'all don't believe me. He the one that did it. Look. How much more proof you need? Come on, man.
What he said on what the punk said on what was that movie with Eddie Murphy? You take these bananas. What was that? What was the name of that dang movie, man? It was Keenan Ivory Wayne.
Beverly Hills Cop.
You take these bananas.
Question. The only thing is, Donald fell for the banana in his tailpipe.
Whoa! Look!
So, hey, see?
Look, I didn't say it. Thank you, Donald, for just reconfirming what we were talking about.
No,
that's why he's the cult leader.
Yeah, we march to the beat of his drum.
Definitely. Well, brothers, nephews, or rather, should I say brother and nephew, I appreciate you guys more than what words can describe. I appreciate everybody that jumped in and joined us for these 2 hours. We had a bunch of laughs. We talked about some stuff that was serious. We twisted it up a little bit as always, because that's what we do. We do Freestyle Sundays. You know, we twist it up, right? And of course, everybody who's new to the channel and channels, please like, subscribe to all our channels so you can see the diversity that we bring, and you can understand why Sundays we just do what we do. Okay, and of course, it's always a blessing to have you guys take your time to join us and or me Okay, I really, really appreciate it because I know your times are very, very important, and we appreciate you. I know I appreciate it all the time. And oh Lord, no, he did not. No.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays. He do that. That sounds like something. Oh yeah, I like vagina too. Yeah, you know.
Hey, look. We've all heard that term before. We could just take out that vagina word and put another word in there, you know, and we already know what that means. Okay, the fact that he had to put that out there like that, with the fact that
you know what that was. It's like a coffee drinker. They drink coffee every single day, but every once in a while they'll get some tea.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's all right. We understand. We really do understand.
We do understand.
Okay, we understood why you like orange. We understood why you really said you like being around black people. Look here now. We understand. It's okay. It's okay. There's nothing wrong. We're not gonna throw you out. I know I'm not. We're not. I'm not gonna throw you out. I appreciate you coming in, being yourself. Be yourself.
Joyce made a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know last time I used that word.
It's all good. But I'm gonna stick back to it, fellas. Unfortunately, I gotta run out. I gotta go run and take care of the fur babies. I appreciate you guys more than ever. I'm gonna hit you guys up with a text message in a few minutes because there's something I want to pose to you guys coming up.
Okay.
And as wonderful as it is, I gotta go take care of the fur babies, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody who joined in.
Appreciate everybody. We appreciate y'all.
Spent their time with us. You know, hopefully they were able to catch the laughs as we roasted Donald J. Plump, and as we continue to roast Donald J. Plump because we gotta plump the plumpster. Okay, and he continues being the cult leader. You know, he finds a way to make sure he's part of our clan, regardless on how he says we're a cult. He's part of the cult.
Yeah.
There's not much I can say. Hopefully, everybody takes our Sundays and understands is to start your week in much more like easier moments. Because like I say all the time, the day you laugh makes the next day easier. So you have release all that energy, all that bad energy, and let's just make the best of it. You know, I appreciate you guys, and let's see how we move forward for the next few days. We got a couple of lives coming up. Also, everybody who's on the channel, please don't forget, top to bottom, we have a game night coming up, which is this coming Saturday. Mm-hmm. Okay, this coming Saturday, which is August 2nd. That is 8/2/2025 at 9 p.m. Saturday. We do have our game show coming up. You do not want to miss the game show. It is actually posted. We have it up on the YouTube announcement. It will be Marvel. I saw somebody say they're a Marvel fanatic, which I know that they're not, because
you gotta calm down with all that coughing. Donald's still in here.
I ain't seen not one Marvel aspect nowhere near their channel and or anything in the background replicating any type of Marvel.
Hey, ask Queen. Ask Queen.
Look, I got 4 eyes. I don't.
So you like Marvel like that? So you be on that Marvel like that?
No, absolutely not. No, I don't. No. Look,
OG, you like Marvel?
I'm a Hulk fan.
You a what?
Incredible Hulk.
I thought you were a Heart fan. What the hell is a Heart fan?
No, I like Marvel.
Okay.
I mean, I don't like some of the stuff they went with it, but I like Marvel.
Of course, yeah, fast.
I couldn't say because I get, you know, because it's kind of difficult for me because it's either DC, Marvel. I don't know what is what. I'll be honest. I don't know what's what. But you tell me Hanna-Barbera, I'm going all the way in. I'm like, look, Hanna-Barbera is all with me. You know, I'm okay like that. I look at, you know, I just look at it. It's just the way it is. I couldn't say, but I mean, when I hear somebody say that they're, a true fan behind something, then I'm like, well, I don't believe it. Look, for example, look. The Walking Dead. Okay. I'm a Walking Dead fan. Okay. You talk to me about The Walking Dead, I'll beat you up all day long.
Hey.
I'll beat
Nah,
look. I will beat you every single day, every single moment about The Walking Dead.
Well, I'm not that big of a fan.
No, I'm a big. Let me say this. I used to like the kind of like the comics. I wasn't a big comic, like a comic fan back in the day. But I follow the Marvel Cinematic Universe very, very closely. It was only certain comics that I like, comic books that I like, but I follow the Marvel Cinematic Universe very closely.
Look, I'm at a loss for words because I don't follow it like that. I watch the movies because I think they're entertaining. Because it comes back to when I was a kid growing up with the true cartoons, like Hanna-Barbera, okay, Grape Ape. I'm just saying, I'm just putting stuff out there. Wow. Come on now, Grape Ape. Grape Ape to me is the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
What can I tell you? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard for me. Marvel. I don't know.
I like
my bad.
What is it? The Great American Heroes. Remember that?
Great American Hero. Yeah.
Rope Man, Cuckoo Man.
Yeah. I mean,
Diaper Man.
That's Donald.
Y'all remember Meteor Man?
Yeah.
That's also Donald. That's also Donald.
The Black Supers, hey. But nah. It's does Auntie like the Marvel movies like that?
I think she does because she knows more about it than I do.
I see. So she said she used to like the comics.
I don't know about that, but she knows more about the Marvels than I do.
I'm just trying to figure out how.
Like the artwork.
This cat here wild, bro.
Auntie says it's the artwork that she was more fascinated because she used to draw when she was a kid.
OG, what you laughing at?
You know what
really I'm laughing. All right. I'm gonna say I personally would take offense to this because, like a fat man that I am, I got tits. Old age, fatness, the pecs become tits. So I'm just saying.
Never let you down, boy.
Man.
I seen Arnold Schwarzenegger without a shirt, okay? And I remember Man of Steel being Arnold Schwarzenegger. He got tits too. Right, them things just dropped. But that man with tits thing, I don't know about. Donald, I'm getting a little offended there. Donald called me out. I don't mind though.
Man, this was a fun show.
Yes, it was a whole lot of fun.
I'm looking forward. I know. Out the pit, I know you got testimonies coming up with Ron. I'm really excited to hear about that one. And I know that's going to be a doozy because Ron did let the cat out the bag a couple of times. So I'm just looking for some more information. I know it's going to be a doozer. I think you did put out part 3 for me already. Hopefully
your part. I got part 2, part 3 coming with yours. Then OG is going to drop.
All right.
Still got
Hopefully
part 3
everybody understands it.
Working on that time.
Understands the concept of what it's all about. And I wish you the best of luck on your podcast. With everything that you got going. I would like to see more live podcasts, honestly, because I have with me it's kind of difficult to questions and comments in the box that don't get answered. I'm just saying. That's just me. So some more live podcasts. I think it would be pretty cool if you can start squeezing those in. I'd love to be love to be a participant in the background, chatting. And you come up with some great concepts.
Yes, you do.
You know, Ron, I'd like to see a comedy show come out of Ron. Ron's opinion don't matter, because Ron be coming up with some real serious one-liners.
I try to say my comedy for your show and everybody else's show.
Look here now. Look. And I got corrected before we jump out of here. I got corrected the other day. I just want to let you know. I got corrected that you didn't like the fact that I was calling you George Jefferson when you're fishing. Okay? Because you started walking a different way. You know, I'm going to tell you like this. Don't stop walking like George Jefferson right now. I'm telling you right now. Keep that George Jefferson walk, because that shit is funny as hell. That's your signature.
That's not your fault. I mean, here's the thing, and this is true. Real quick, true. My cousin, long time ago, she said, "Why do you keep changing up your walk? Because I don't be knowing who you are sometimes from a distance." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She said, "You walk one way one day, and then like 6 months later, you walking different." I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." So that might be what it is. I don't think I might just be changing my walk unconsciously. I don't even realize it. But see, I'm like, huh? I said, "Well, first of all, when did you notice that?" She said, "Oh, you've been doing it for a while." She said, "I just happened to point. I decided this time I'm gonna point it out because I seen you, but you know my eyesight ain't the greatest, and how I would recognize you is by your walk." She said, "But then you would change your walk up," and I'm like, "Wait a minute, you know?" I was like, "Oh, okay." But that's probably what it is. But I'm gonna try to keep the Jefferson walk in there. I ain't got no problem with that.
I mean, I wasn't being funny about it. It's kind of, don't take this the wrong way. It is cute, because some people get offended with the word cute. I think it's cute, you know, that you walk like George Jefferson. It brings nostalgia to me, and I think it's kind of, you know, I think it's cool, honestly, you know. And what the hell did he put in now?
He's actually behaving today. I mean, right now, for the moment, a little small moment.
All right, a little small moment. All right. We'll take that. We'll take that, Donald.
We'll take that one.
You know, as again, fellas, blessings, brother Ron.
Yes.
Little nephew out the pit. I appreciate you guys, and you know, let's keep this thing going. You know, let's try to keep this IT, you know, this artificial intelligence. I mean, this YouTube thing
out the pit. Remember this moment.
Yes. Yeah. Yo.
Look, I'm old. You know, I got the white hair already. Look. I got
wisdom. That's wisdom.
I can't say Worcestershire is the right way. I can't say horticulture is the right way.
Hey,
you know,
look.
Don't blame me. Look, you know, the mental. I live in a red state, so the mentality right now is in the garbage.
He started OnlyFans. What he do? Horticulturalist shit. He don't know. He got an OnlyFans. What he do? Horticulture. You're like, ooh, I can't wait to see that. But I don't know what it is, but it sounds interesting, bro.
Make some money off it. All right, brothers and nephew, and everyone watching, please like and subscribe. And like I always say, friends near, friends far, family lovers, friends and foe, nieces and nephews, we appreciate you all. I appreciate you all.
Yes.
And again, please like, subscribe, follow the channels, hit the like button. It kind of does help us out on all of our channels. And at the end of the day, we just here to bring some fun for the people. Yeah. And that most of the time we're kind of intelligent, make people more intelligent and less consumers. Because at the end of the day, all of you matter one way or the other. You matter to us. So with that being said, salutes to little nephew. Peace. And peace to brother Ron.
For the people.
How the people?